Welcome to the weekly Leaders Digest, brought to you by Dominate Your Day podcast. This is your place for quick insights to elevate your leadership. Each month we tackle a different theme, and this month we're diving deep into giving back. I'm Dana Williams, and I help corporate leaders lead from within. Because authentic leadership isn't just a buzzword, it's your competitive advantage. My book, The Internal Revolution, Lead Authentically and Build Your Personal Brand from Within, launched in September and is now available on Amazon and at danawilliamsco.com. So if you're a leader who's already successful but wants to make a deeper impact, you're in the right place. Today, we're calling it the ripple effect, when your service inspires others. So here's the problem. Most leaders think service affects only them and the people they serve directly. But that's missing the bigger picture. Here's the solution. So there was a leader named David, and he quietly mentored at-risk youth on Saturdays. He never announced it. He never made it his brand. But 6 months later, 3 team members asked about his work. Within a year, his entire department adopted the youth center, and the center's college enrollment tripled. His team engagement hit company records. It was one leader serving authentically, and he created an organized transformation. Your service creates ripples. Just think about this. Yes, ripples. First, I want you to think about the permission to care. When you serve authentically and your followers see you serving, even if it's a coworker, not a leader, others feel safe sharing what matters to them. Second, your skills in action. Team members see professional abilities applied to meaningful problems. I remember when we were doing Habitat for Humanity one time, which I loved, and I witnessed some of my coworkers who were really skilled craftsmen, and I was like, wow, I had no idea about them. And it's amazing what you can learn when you work together like that and you're seeing the professional abilities applied in another way. And then third, just collective identity. Teams that serve together develop shared purpose beyond targets. And then fourth, it's a leadership pipeline. Service reveals hidden leadership capabilities in unexpected people. So years ago, my whole family, my husband, my daughter, and I all volunteered at a group called I Have a Dream Foundation. And we worked with kids every week that were living on food stamps and in the projects. And I started during Thanksgiving, I asked in my office if anybody wanted to donate a Thanksgiving meal for a family. And several people did that. And the next thing I know, I'm noticing this guy named Wally who started deciding that he wanted to come down and volunteer with the students. The next thing I know, he's now mentoring one of those students. I hadn't seen Wally for, 10 years. I ran into him back when I came back to Southwest the second time. And there he was. And he was telling me that he had been mentoring this young man all the way through high school, helped him get his driver's license, helped him get into college, helped him get a football scholarship. I was like, oh my gosh. So I had no idea that was all going on. And we call that a ripple strategy. So just model, don't preach, create easy on-ramps without pressure, and celebrate impact, not time spent. People will follow your lead. I had no idea that Wally and this young man had worked together for so long, and he had mentored him for so long. And I know they still stay in touch. So it's an amazing story. So ask yourself, how might my service inspire the leadership culture that you want to see? So first, share how service has personally impacted you. Second, ask 3 colleagues what causes they care about, and then just listen. And third, celebrate service impact in a team meeting. There's nothing that brings a team together better than going and serving together. So I want you to think about, I want to hear what ideas you come up with your team and what you're doing. The most influential leaders don't just serve, they create cultures where service becomes contagious. If you're ready to multiply your leadership impact, my book, The Internal Revolution, shows how serving from strengths amplifies influence. It's available on Amazon and at danawilliamsco.com. The Authentic Imprint Accelerator starts in January and registration will close in December. So secure your spot at danawilliamsco.com. Until next time, I want you to think about this. You're not just leading, you're inspiring.